How you doing, everybody? Nathan Brooks, sales representative with Sutton Group Select Realty. Today's question of the day comes from a client that I was working with, and we're out looking for property. And as many of you know, the London area has had a fairly low level of inventory for the last couple of years now. So it doesn't leave buyers much opportunity. Many, there's not a lot of houses to shop for. So they just asked me point blank, when it comes to off-market properties, how do we even find these? And there's a couple different areas that you can search, but a lot of it just comes down to, does that sales rep wake up every single day, put their feet on the floor, and get them in motion? Because a lot of this comes down to networking. You can network with other agents. There's opportunities to do so. Agent opens, public opens. This time of year, we've got the holidays, so there's lots of holiday parties, gatherings where you can get together, and you can just simply ask, hey, I'm looking for a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1-floor, double garage. What have you got? What have you got in the West End? Have you got anything? It's kind of like back in the old days, kind of like trading baseball cards. But so that's one opportunity. You can tap into your agents, the network of agents that you've got. But another area that we tend to take advantage of is just our sphere of influence, our friends, our family, just other acquaintances. There's lots of times where I'm hosting a public open and I'll just get to chatting with perfect strangers. Maybe they come in and they're looking at the property that I've got, and maybe it's not necessarily quite a fit, but we talk a little bit about what they may have on the back end, something that they would have to sell in order to move in. So a lot of it just comes down to shaking hands, sharing stories, and just trying to flush out opportunities, shaking the bushes that way. So I'm always open to other ideas and concepts. I know there's lots of strategies where you can post things online, but you always have to keep in mind that most of the sellers in today's market, they know while the getting's good. And most sellers know that if I have a house on the market and it's positioned well in terms of the product, how well it looks, is it clean, tidy, prepared properly, is it priced properly, and so on, they know that they're probably in a good position to yield a pretty good return. So buyers, just be ready. If you do get an off-market opportunity, you may have to convince that seller in one way, shape, or form. Usually it comes down to money, but just be ready. You may have to lead with your pocketbook a little bit, but always open to ideas and concepts. Again, it's Nathan, Sutton Group Select Realty. Feel free to give me a call anytime.